One of my morning duties is to read the news of the day out loud to my mistress. It is hardly a chore, as reading brings me much satisfaction and clarity in my mind. Mistress taught me to read and write alongside her very own 3 boys. Jason, the eldest, is more a man than a boy. In our younger days, he spoke as easily to me as he did one of his brothers. Now I must lower my eyes and refer to him as Mr. Jason when I speak to him on things my mistress would want him to know. He is soon to be 20. Edward is older than me by 2 years. Then there is the youngest, Paul, who is 10 years of age. All along the way of learning to read, mistress tells me, "Clementine, I would not say this to others, but you have a quick and hungry mind for the words you learn." Mistress is right in this. I love the way words can come together to make pictures in my head or stir feelings inside my heart. Words have such a meaning and a power like no other thing on this earth. I realize now what mistress has given me is a great and dangerous gift. This ability to read allows me to think beyond this life and thus cause ideas to form in my mind. Sometimes I am too filled up with words. I fear they will spill out of my mouth and overflow as the river does after a bad storm. There are times I am frightened by the thoughts that live inside me. When this new mister speaks his opinion loudly on the good of slavery, words form, coming to me, speaking silently of slavery's wrongs, the awfulness of slavery. Though Mama says from what she has seen, this life here on Bell Hills Farm is not the worst it could be. But who would choose this life for themselves, for their children? Mistress and her new mister would not think kindly on what thoughts I hold inside me. I must keep this river from flooding. Understanding this, I see why here in Virginia it is unlawful for me to read. I could be severely punished for my ability. Before now, my reading duties were never spoken of outside this home. But here of late the winds flowing through Bell Hills Farm carry change in mighty, quick, and misery-filled ways. Even so, this gift and ability makes me feel proud inside myself. I see its worth. It helps me make sense of the world. It also gives me worry. I see that it sets me apart, different from all the others who work to serve here. We who work here are called slave, a word I do not like to hear or to speak. It has a most odd sound when I hear it spoken. It means a law says I am not first a human being or can belong to myself. It means I am property, no different than this house the mister and mistress own, to do with as they please. It means my whole self belongs to someone else. This is something that is hard for me to understand. How can someone take possession of a person? Is not all of what a person is their thoughts, their mind, their heart? Mama says, be what it may. They can say what they think, but the true self lives inside the soul of every human person, and no one on earth can touch it or take it from you. Mama is wise. In truth, and above all else, we who are called this are not property. We are human persons. We are beings who are human too. I am not alone in my desire for freedom, full citizenship, and equality. There is a man who comes from the nearby state of Maryland, Mr. Frederick Douglass. Daily there is something of note in mistress's newspapers about him. On his own, he taught himself to read. In the last 2 years, through his own efforts, he purchased his freedom.